Let's see where this goes. After episode one, I can at least say that I am intrigued to see where the story is going.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm ready to hit play when you are.
Okay. Count down to three, two, one, play. Then I'll play. We'll hit play.
All right,
Go right ahead.
three, two, one, play. How many cute Yobid moments do you think we'll get this episode?
Well, last episode we got about 4. Let's see how many they put in this episode.
Each season is going to have a bunch of new cute moments that are just going to spawn into like really popular memes and gifs.
Yeah, I hope they don't go too ham-fisted on that. Because I know Disney knows how adorable Baby Yoda is. I just hope they don't. I hope that doesn't just become his entire character. That he's the cute mascot.
Yeah,
Because that happens sometimes.
I want his relevance to stay present. Lucasfilm. A cursed logo. Hmm. Kind of looks like the twin suns in the daytime.
Yeah. Well, daytime lasts a lot longer on Tatooine than let's say our planet because again, two suns. Days are going to be a lot longer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But believe it or not, but then it's not why the planet's actually a desert. That's actually for completely different reasons.
Tatooine Raiders.
Whoops. See, this is why you need to get
Oh,
the Baby Yoda seatbelt.
that was a sick move. The
Yeah.
jetpack make him stay up instead of falling over.
You you made my son cry. Now you all die.
He's lucky they shot him in the helmet and not the
Yeah.
side.
Hmm.
That's the thing that's irked me this whole time. I literally noticed it just now. Both of his sides are completely exposed.
I'll go John Wick on your ass, boy. Better put my son down.
I will kill you and your family with a pencil if you don't drop Baby Yoda right now, son.
Speak English, motherfucker.
Hmm. Good thing he
So this is
asked
how
for
they
the
come.
good thing he asked for the jetpack and not the Beskar armor.
I think the jet. It looks like the jetpack's made out of Beskar too.
If he had to take the armor off, then it'd be very easy to kill him. Oh, that was cute.
I'm actually not surprised this happened because I knew they probably have to nerf the jetpack eventually.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
I I kind of
I
thought
gave you
that's
the
what was gonna
jetpack, but I still have the
happen.
controller, bitch.
I kind of thought that's what he would do.
I can't believe I didn't think that would happen.
Baby Yoda just looked at him like, "Damn, bro, you did him dirty like that? Okay."
Let this be a lesson, child. Nothing hits harder than gravity.
Son, our story will never get.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Oh gosh.
Especially in the armor.
Son, our story will never get old. Just like the guy who just hit the ground.
I can't wait for the end of the season where Baby Yoda uses the Force to lift someone really high in the air and just lets him fall. I'm calling it right now. Baby Yoda's gonna do that by the end of the season.
That would be a interesting setup payoff moment. Oh, good. I was worried there for a second that the whole episode was just going to be a trek for him to get back to his ship. Thank you.
Just 40 minutes of him walking in the desert.
Yes, I was worried that was what it was
That's
supposed
just
to
a bunch
be.
of cheap walk cycles.
Yeah, the show had me scared there for a second.
Is that a Killick?
I don't know what that is, but that looks like some sick creature design. Ugh. Of course he does. Of course he can help you out. Is this show manufactured to work out in his favor? Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
Get over it, Grant. This isn't. I'm sorry, but this isn't Breaking Bad. You have a point, but like, I, people are watching this show for the writing. Let's be honest with ourselves.
True. That is very true.
That doesn't excuse the convenience, but just remember the purpose of what this show is for.
It's
You actually carried that with
it's a movie about space wizards intended for children.
Yes.
Baby Yoda likes his steak cooked medium well. Hmm.
No, I have no idea what species that's supposed to be. I think that's new. The uh the effects on that helmet looks really good though.
Uh, so spawn her spawn can die if they go through light speed?
Hmm.
What?
I mean, that seems like a big problem for a universe where most people get around using hyperspace.
Yeah,
I,
I was gonna say that's really contrived. What?
now I have to beg the question: how the hell did she end up a Tatooine? But
How'd she get there?
I mean, I don't want to say it's impossible because alien anatomy and all that.
It's it's gonna
It's
be
just
hard to come up with an explanation for that because it's the whole like TLJ thing. Hyperspace is not just traveling really fast. It's like going into another dimension, you know.
yes,
So
I do know.
so I don't see how you could really justify that whole.
Could they not have come up with a better explanation as to why they can't go into hyperspace? Like Paul in episode 5 and just say the hyperdrive got damaged for some reason? I mean, it'd still
I
be
mean, they didn't even give an
contrived, but it would.
explanation. Like they just said like, if you go into
Oh wait,
hyperspace,
is
like
it not? Is it her? Oh, I think. Did she mean that just the baby eggs here could get harmed in hyperdrive? Maybe that's what they're getting at.
right, right that right. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. Like they said like um they
Baby
her
Yoda's using the Force to talk to fetuses. That's nice. As you were saying,
actually
Grant.
be interesting. You could talk to those things. Oh, I was just saying like her spawn like she doesn't seem to have any problem, but her spawn will die if they go to hyperspace, but they didn't really explain how or why that is. Because like we both said, like they
Don't eat it. Oh,
God! He's gonna oh Oh God!
Baby
Oh
Yoda's a fucking
no!
carnivore.
Dude!
I did not expect that.
Dude! That was so cute and also terrifying.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. I thought like Moff Gideon was gonna find him or something since he couldn't travel through light speed. I did not expect this.
I don't think we're. I subitoes we're not going to see Gideon until at least the halfway point. It's still pretty early for it to introduce him.
Yeah, maybe. We'll touch on it later since like we've moved past that point, but I want to meditate more on the whole idea of her spawn not being able to survive in hyperspace.
Yeah, we could talk about that later.
Oh, there it is. Oh shit.
Watch the death spoils. They go up as that attack position. You fucking get it! Get it!
Dude! Just go. Oh,
Florin!
what? So, so those are the two X-wing pilots from Episode 6 in
Are
Season
they?
1. Yeah. So they recognized him because he was the ship that passed them right before they destroyed
Yeah.
that base thing.
Now that's fucking convenience.
Yeah, it's the exact same two X-wings. Come on.
In the whole galaxy?
Yeah,
Really? In
the
the
New
Outer Rim?
Republic. Yeah, the whole New Republic. Like, come on.
The New Republic's not that big yet.
Like, yeah, exactly. It's like for someone who's like maintaining control of the whole galaxy at this point, that and it's been 5 years after Return of the Jedi. There's definitely a lot more X-wings than that. I will say it is I it is somewhat nice that they mentioned the fact that they're searching the galaxy for Imperial bases.
Right, because they
So
wouldn't be
that's
doing
nice.
that.
Yeah, because the whole issue of season 1 is with all the activity Moff Gideon is doing, how have they not been found out or suspected by the New Republic? So
Yeah.
I'm glad they threw that in there that they are
Like,
aware.
gathering a small army of stormtroopers on one planet would catch someone's attention.
Yeah. So I'm glad they included that because that's like so they are aware there are like remnants of the old empire left and they need to like
Right.
snuff them out. So
But that's the thing, right? The Empire was the Galactic Empire was one of the biggest governments in all of Star Wars history of the universe's history. So even when like the main central government is gone, there are still going to be remnants of something out there.
right,
Um,
exactly.
'Cause that's how it was in the old canon. You know, you killed the boss, you killed the main force, but there's still like splinter cells scattered about.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So it's nice that they put that in there. Oh, okay, so this planet it's not Hoth.
No, I mean there are multiple ice planets in the Star Wars universe. Hoth is damn
Could
near on the edge of the unknown region, so it would not be next to Tatooine.
could it be Ilum?
No, Ilum's even farther out.
Okay.
Canonically, Ilum's getting turned into Starkiller Base at the moment, so fuck that.
Yeah.
Is that canon?
Don't remind me of that, please.
Is that canon? I don't know if that's canon.
I don't
It
know.
was. I think it was mentioned in one of the visual dictionaries for Episode 7, but I don't know if it's canon or if any other source has referenced it. I don't know. I hope it's not, because that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Let me think. I think there's a planet called Megiddo that's also really snowy. Um, Damn it, Yoda,
Son
stop
of a
eating those.
bitch! Son of a bitch! He's eating more. God damn it, Yoda! This.
I had no
Oh
idea
my
Yoda
god.
was such a fucking
That is.
carnivore.
I'm
Baby
sorry.
Yoda's.
That is too cute. But my god, that is awful.
Yeah,
Yoda,
it's fucking
you're gonna eradicate her species. You're gonna make them go extinct.
all for your fucking dinner.
Just because you were hungry.
Now I'm wondering how much a pain it was to raise Yoda back in the temple when he was a child. If he was the amount of mischievous as Baby Yoda here, he would have been a pain and a half. Oh, That's a really fucking cute puppet. When this show eventually ends and they auction that puppet, it's going to be for millions. I guarantee it.
There's gonna be a ton of people who have like created a
You still have that?
like created their own puppet. What? What? Oh, what the fuck? What?
She
What? Are you
she
kidding
rebuilt the
me?
robot or droid.
He... What? He
Uh,
kept that thing?
maybe he kept
Oh,
it for scrapped and planned on selling the parts later.
but he okay, but he hated robots though at that point, right?
Right, but this one was
So
dead.
yeah, but it almost killed Baby Yoda.
Okay.
But
Okay, he's just using it as a translator. Okay.
yeah, I know, but like, why would Mando have
Okay.
kept that?
Well, like I said, scrap, you know?
I guess, but
The dude's
was
got to pinch pennies where he can.
well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Fuck.
His ship is fucked.
Again.
Yeah, how much wear and tear has this thing been through? A lot.
I think this ship is done. I think he's probably gonna have to get a new one.
I hope not. I like Razor Crest.
It was a jalopy.
That's gonna be a sad moment if that happens. It's gonna be like having to come to the conclusion that your first car you've ever owned is done and you have
Yep.
to get a new one. It's gonna be like that.
Yep.
Fingers crossed he can fix it. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting cuteness a lot this episode. This is I'm okay with this.
Yeah, but it's cuteness with a little side of disturbing, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm on board for more Yobid cuteness. Oh, those are shot from the trailer. And she just left. Okay. Belch. Why does this cave strike me as somewhat similar to like the crystal cave on Ilum? I know
I
it's
don't
not.
know.
I know it's not Ilum, but for some reason,
I
this like
mean, it's a cave. Don't know what other caves you're. I don't know what other. I pretty much
it's
most caves I'm sure look the same.
yeah, I guess. Hot tub. That's a miracle. Being able to get a hot tub on an ice planet. So those things are like eggs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So it's like Yoda is eating his daily dose of eggs for breakfast.
Well, eggs are high in protein. It's just this one are still, fertilized. It's not like
Yeah.
the eggs you get in the grocery store where they're, the embryo is already dead, so you don't have to worry about eating, a growing thing.
We've got cute,
Those
disturbing. We've got disturbing cute this episode, as well as just like adorable cute.
Well, Baby Yoda is going to be cute no matter what, but oh god, I really hope those aren't xenomorph
Is he?
pods.
Is he? He's gonna tear into that and eat whatever's it. Oh my god.
What the hell is that?
He literally is just gonna tear into that and just eat
Those
whatever's
are
inside it.
spider eggs?
Oh god, Baby Yoda, why would you want to eat that? Oh,
Panda really needs to work on his manners. Oh
he
god.
does. Mando, you gotta do a better job at watching Baby Yoda.
Ah, shit.
Are all those eggs gonna hatch? Oh my god. Oh gee.
What did you do?
Mando, next time watch Baby Yoda. Keep an eye on it better next time, okay?
He needs to get him a fucking leash.
Oh my gosh. That is literally all the spiders.
I hope
But
that flamethrower still works. Okay, that was cool.
oh wait, hold on. Whoa, hold the phone. What? Hold on. Are
What?
those Wait, I need to Oh my gosh, is it gonna come? Is it
What are you thinking,
Oh my
Grant?
gosh, those yep, I think those are the same spiders from Jedi Fallen Order.
I never played Fallen Order, so I'll have to take your word for it. But if that is the case, it's
Okay.
really freaking cool.
Yeah, I am 99% sure that is the exact same spiders from Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh fuck, they just get bigger.
That's a really cool tie-in.
Yeah, see, that's what's cool about the Star Wars expanded stuff, the way it all connects like that.
Now this isn't the same planet from Fallen
But it's the
Order,
same
but
monster.
yeah.
Okay. Monster, alien species, whatever. Run, bitch, run!
Book it, Mando.
Or a leap, I guess. That works too.
It is a frog after all.
Mm-hmm. Just probably thinking right now, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
At least with this, he had the motive of he needs to find Mandalorians to help get Baby Yoda home. So it's not like episode 6 where he literally had no reason to accept that mission that should have been a deal breaker for him, you know.
Mhm.
That's really nice. I like these, like it's small and not really significant. Like it doesn't really matter in the long run, but it's just nice to have like these
Yeah.
small tie-ins, you know.
Oh yeah. And yeah, if you get into the expanded universe stuff, Grant, it's full of shit like that.
Damn, he just squished that one. Oh god, now they're all in his shit. Fuck. You haven't you have no idea since you haven't played Jedi Fallen Order, but these things were a bitch. They were a bitch and a half to kill. Like
I believe it.
damn, the like seriously, like I died so many times trying to kill the big one. Like I'm not kidding. It was bloodborne rage-inducing shit.
All right, Bloodborne. I remember
You
when I made you
yeah.
play that.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna say
hated me.
if you've ever played Bloodborne, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I love Bloodborne, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I like Bloodborne too, but it pissed me off when I played it.
Hmm. That's a From Software game for you.
Oh yeah, it still works. I think the Ray
Oh
Trust.
fuck! Damn!
See,
Forgot about Papa.
you see what I mean? You see what I mean? This is exactly what I was talking about. These things are a bitch and a half to kill. Uh, I always like when I came across these things in the game, I was not happy. Oh, those that's X-wing fire, right? I think that yeah, that's the X-wing
Maybe.
sound effect. I think.
I mean, that's what I thought at first, but I don't. Honestly, it's been so long, I don't remember what the X-wing sound effect sounds like. It's been that long since I've seen the
Oh
original
jeez,
movies.
that's gonna fucking suck. He's got spider webs all over his ship now,
Yep, it's the
and
X-wing pilot.
now he's gonna
Yeah.
have to clean it up.
And those are the rifles from Endor in Episode 6.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's yeah. I didn't pick up on that. That's cool. But that warrant was put out by the Empire, though. Why would you want to arrest him for a warrant that was issued by the very entity that you're trying to snuff out?
They're not talking about Baby Yoda.
Oh, oh, I thought
He's talking about the
that.
Prison Break episode.
Okay, my mistake. Yeah, that makes more sense.
See, that episode did have relevance.
They're trying really hard to make older episodes relevant, aren't they?
Mhm. Well, Baby Yoda, I hope you like dead spider for dinner.
Because that's what you're having. I like the consistency of how dirty his suit gets.
Hmm. It's covered in frost and webs and shit.
Well,
Like
like at
he's
the
gonna really
beginning,
clean the piss out of that thing when he
like
gets off this.
yeah, but it's not. It's like how the beginning of this episode, it wasn't just clean again. You know, it still had the green like goo or
It has
whatever
some of
from
the
last.
dried slime from last time.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I appreciate that. You know, it's like barely functional.
Hmm.
Maybe if he gets on that other planet that they're going to, maybe he can fix it.
Baby Yoda's like, if we don't survive this, I am eating your babies.
Oh my god. I will eat your children.
You can't throw it out of this room, that little fucker.
Oh my
That
gosh.
son of a bitch.
You motherfucker. Baby Yoda. You you were gonna make a species go extinct. Is that what you want? Are you okay with that, Baby Yoda?
Ugh, we can't stay mad at him. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, I can't.
All right, that was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I, I,
Uh,
I, I enjoyed the tie-in. That was a relatively intense moment with the spiders, but I, I hope so. Like, that was kind of interesting how like they were really trying hard to make episodes like chapter 6 from last season relevant.
hmm
It's like the filler episodes. They're like, see, they weren't totally pointless.
hmm
And I'm just like, uh but I don't know. This did sort of feel like a detour kind of.
Yeah.
Like instead of I don't know why, because it based on how these first two episodes were, especially this one, I don't think I'm supposed to be feeling this way, but it feels like that was sort of stretching the material a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, you know how like in the best kind of shows, every single moment feels relevant and important. I'm just not getting that feeling from this.
Depends on the show.
Well, ones that are trying to tell like serious stories like this one. Like obviously like, you know, sitcoms or uh comedies like Friends and stuff like that's different, but like you know, drama shows, you know, like the best ones each have integral elements in some way and
Yeah,
I'm not really
but the
sure.
Mandalorian's not a drama though.
It was nominated for Best Drama at the Emmys.
Yeah, maybe so. But that it's
Maybe the Emmys would like to have a word with you on that one.
well, I have a lot of words for the Emmys, first of all, but that's neither here nor there. No, it's like I know what the Mandalorian is. It's at its core, it is an action show that takes place in the Star Wars universe that's meant to be a throwback from all the old school Western TV shows that shown weekly. It's a lot of it is written episodically, and it's like that by design. Again, whether or not
Yeah,
you like that, that's up to you. I know
I
you're not so much a fan of that. You like everything to be one linear story, and there are days where I prefer that too. But
I actually like the anthology format in certain cases.
mhm.
And the thing is, I feel like this show's trying to have it both ways. Like it's wanting to tell a continuous story while also having a anthology episode, kind of like with Clone Wars. Like sometimes they would have like one-off episodes, like separate side quests or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to get a discussion of how sloppy I think Clone Wars handled its long term storytelling. But yeah, I mean, you can have episodic shows that still has a continuity. Um,
Yeah.
I see it all the time in other stuff. Uh, there's a lot of shows that I've seen where it's like I know you haven't really watched Power Rangers, Grant, but I know in almost every season of Power Rangers I've watched, the episodes are mostly episodical for the first 2/3 of the show, with some minor foreshadowing and stuff like that going on in the background or on the side, and they save the last third or whatever for setting up the finale and all. It's pretty common. Um,
Yeah.
and Mandalorian, I don't think is any different in that case. And
I
that's
do
just
I do like and appreciate the sort of monster of the week format, cuz I thought since they're doing the whole he's trying to get Baby Yoda home now,
hmm
I thought they wouldn't be able to really do that, but at least with these first two episodes, they seem to have figured out a way to do that. So I like these like sort of spectacle moments where he has to go up against a monster of some kinds.
hmm
I think that's a really enjoyable element. Like each episode, despite my uh somewhat annoyance and criticism that I want things that are happening in the story to feel more important and relevant, it still somehow manages to be entertaining, which
yeah, and I think that's what they're going for.
definitely something there because like oftentimes when shows have that problem, they're like not entertaining in the slightest, but Mandalorian
Yeah.
is able to do that, so I
I mean,
can
the
definitely
writers
give them
know.
that.
I mean, the writers know by this point what the general audience of this series wants. They want to see Mando being badass and being in a bunch of fights, and they want to see Baby Yoda be fucking adorable.
Yeah.
So and there was both of those things in space in this episode. So I definitely enjoyed it. I do like how we're actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in season one, most of the antagonists were people or like, well, I know some of them were aliens, but mostly humanoid antagonists. But here we're getting actual monsters now. Um, in episode one, we got the Krayt Dragon, and two, we got these spider creatures from Fallen Order.
Yeah.
It's cool we're seeing more of like the wildlife of the Star Wars universe, and that it's exploring some of the lesser populated parts of the world, and see that beyond all these all the scuffles with all the humanoids, there's these freaking behemoth monsters living on these uh wilderness-esque planets that are just really freaking dangerous. It's I don't know.
Mhm.
It adds to the world building, and I always enjoy that.
Yeah, I appreciate and enjoy that aspect of it too. That was a really nice surprise and a cool twist. I did not expect there to I didn't expect them to tie Jedi Fallen Order into the Mandalorian.
Yeah, even if it's in a small way, it still counts.
Yeah.
You appreciate it.
Yeah, and
I think we
the game isn't like amazing or anything, but I think it was really decent though. Like
are
uh
better than
it's
Battlefront, I bet.
it's it's a lot better than what we've been getting in terms of the movies. So I can definitely appreciate that.
Yeah,
And yeah, we all know how that's went.
yeah. We got to see a new alien species this episode, even though if it's basically just a frog person, I don't recognize. I mean, there's quite a few amphibious-looking humanoid races in Star Wars, but that one I think is new, at least new to me. Um,
Yeah. I,
because I
I
can't.
love the practical imagery.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
cinematography
the
is honestly pretty
animatronics in
good.
the frog head outfit was really good. Um,
Yeah.
it I'm really impressed with. Again, this show really knows how to use practical and CG effects. Uh, it's something a lot of other shows and movies could take note from. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
The sequels had some remnants of that, but they never really brought that into the forefront or like utilized it as much as they should have, I
the
think.
only like kind of neat practical effect I can remember from the entire sequel trilogy is the blue bread thing that Ray makes in her little hut.
Yeah.
Out, but that's it. I mean,
Yeah,
there's some
that's
there's some
all I
decent
remember too.
there's some decent alien costumes with some good animatronics in the background, but yeah, never do they give time to focus on the practical effects except for that one moment.
Yeah, like
Uh,
yeah, there's like stuff in the background that looks nice, but there's never really anything that's like brought to our attention really for in terms of practical work. Like and even then the only one that I strongly remember being a ton of practical imagery for is The Force Awakens. Like for TLJ there's like a couple moments, but there's definitely not as much of a focus on it in that film. And for Trust, I don't remember any of the practical
yeah.
effects being good.
I think down the line, making Snoke entirely CG is going to be a mistake. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
why
don't
they
know
went that
why.
route.
Like they could have easily
I
made
mean,
a
it's fucking
practical like
Lucasfilm.
that.
Their makeup and
Like
stuff is still really good. I don't know.
yeah,
It'd be it'd be
after
different
seeing
if Snoke was a very alien looking character, but no, he's just another raggedy old man in a Playboy robe. It's like, could you not just got an actor and put some makeup on him? I mean,
yeah, like after seeing him, like I definitely do not see any reason why he couldn't have been practical.
hmm
But anyways, I like that Mandalorian actually not only has a ton of practical effects, but they use it to like to their advantage and they use it as part of the storytelling,
yeah,
which I really appreciate.
hmm yeah, yeah, all around good episode. Didn't really advance the plot much, but that's
And
fine.
an
We
enjoyable one nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty tense,
Oh yeah.
with the whole spiders thing. That was the best part of the whole episode.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that was intense.
I mean, not gonna lie, Grant, for a second, I thought because the mission that he couldn't use hyperdrive and that he was going to a neighboring planet, for a second, I thought they were gonna crash land on Naboo.
Really?
Yeah,
I know Naboo is close to Tatooine.
yeah,
Um, that would have been interesting
uh-huh.
if they run into Jar Jar. Oh man, how insane would that be? Like,
Heaven forbid.
honestly, I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I'm not one of the people who absolutely despise Jar Jar.
What if they
Uh,
brought back Jar Jar and they gave him the Darth Maul treatment? And he,
what do you mean by Darth Maul treatment? Give him robotic legs?
no, like, give him an actual character and give him depth and an arc and then make people actually like Jar Jar.
Oh, you mean the Boba Fett treatment? Because technically they did that first with Boba Fett, in the old canon. But anyways,
Well, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean
yeah.
that's kind of
It's
what they tried to do in Clone Wars, because they gave Jar Jar like three freaking episodes focused on him, and one of them he was with like a buddy cop adventure with Mace Windu to tie up all the Night Sister shit, and it was like really freaking weird. It's like, why the fuck did they do that?
that didn't work out
Uh,
too well.
no, I think there's still a lot of bad stigma towards Jar Jar. If I don't hate him, I don't love him. He's not like one of my favorite characters or anything, far from. But I don't hate him,
Right.
and I don't hate the Gungans in general. It's just I don't know.
Well,
I mean, I, I
if
mean,
they
I
can
mean, I
find a
say that
way, like
I mean,
if they
I
could,
knew that they weren't going to do something like Naboo because I feel like they're trying to stick to more less populated settings for Mandalorian to try and keep it with that Western feel. And Naboo is a pretty established planet in the Star Wars universe. I mean, I guess there's the swamp areas, but they're also still like whole cities and whatnot there too. So
yeah,
I think it probably ruined the mystique a little bit. Plus, they have to fund a lot of CG or something. But if they try to do the whole big cities again, I don't know how they like. There's no way in hell they do something like Coruscant because I don't think they have the budget for something like that. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, I think
And
they're just gonna
by
stick
the end
to
of this
wild
episode,
areas.
but by the end of this episode, those two contrivances still really stick out to me. Uh,
Fair enough, but
like
it's
the whole when he meets up with the person he knew from like season 1, she's playing cards with someone who just so happens to have a contact who knows where Mandalorians could be. Like, come on. But
yeah. Now, yeah, I mean, you're not
I can
wrong in those
partially,
criticisms, Grant. You're absolutely correct. It's just what I said earlier, not to worry about it too much. I mean that there's probably going to be a lot more before this season's
that
over. Um,
yeah, you're right. You're right. So like that one I could like partially forgive that one. The other one, I'm not exactly critical of that one. It's just sort of like a really big question mark for me. Like the whole her spawn will die if they go into light speed.
mhm.
So hypothetically, based on all your knowledge of the EU and everything like that,
You mean all the stuff
could
that's not canon to this in this series? Sure.
yeah, yeah, I know, but they still take like elements from it. Like
Yeah, like the
it's not
Krayt Dragon,
canon,
for
but
example. That was a pre-Disney thing that they
yeah, they
reintroduced here.
yeah, like so they still take stuff from old canon. So like you know it, it's still not completely irrelevant. So like, do
Sure.
you think since we know obviously which TLJ did not, but we know that light speed is not just like traveling super fast, it's going to another dimension.
Right.
So with
Because
that
if
in
it was still
mind,
moving super fast, it would likely crash into something before it reached its destination.
right, exactly. So
Because just going fast doesn't remove your state of matter
right,
um, from where you're going. You're basically like a bullet. So I think the implication is that hyperspace is separate from regular space. That they are going in through another dimension where time works differently, and then appear into a wherever they are.
yeah.
Uh,
So
which is why
with that
hyperdrive
in
jumping is
mind,
also stupid, because you need the planned coordinates to do it without killing yourself.
right, yeah, the
It's
light
been a thing since A New Hope.
light speed skipping from Rise of Skywalker. Oh my god.
That makes no sense. They should be dead if
So
they did that.
so with that knowledge in mind and your knowledge of the EU, is there like anything that supports the idea that a certain kind of species would not be able to survive traveling at light speed?
I mean, no, but there's also no evidence to support the contrary either. I mean, so I get it
Okay.
wouldn't be impossible. Like if it's just the egg, maybe it's just like the jump itself when they go into hypers. Maybe the transition where there's that big or
Yeah.
whatever it is
Yeah.
what the risk is. That could potentially harm the
The
baby eggs. I mean,
spawn.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I mean, it is still a bit contrived, but not to the point where it's like, oh, they don't know if they can or anything like that. So it's whatever, to be honest.
Yeah. Until we get more information, that's like a big question mark in
Yeah.
my brain.
And again, I don't know anything about this alien species that character is on, besides the fact that frog person.
Yeah.
So
So I guess I won't be critical of it until we get more information or some dumb piece of information that contradicts what we were given.
yeah, I mean, you can still be annoyed by it. I mean, it is still
I'm not as annoyed with that as I am with the whole contact knowing where the Mandalorians are.
Mhm.
I'm much more annoyed by that one.
Okay.
um, but other than that, I enjoyed the episode a
Uh,
lot. Uh,
Baby Yoda, man, is really freaking scaring me. I mean, it was like in what episode when he just freaking ate a live frog? So him just eating random animals is not out of character. Fuck, man. Mando needs to invest in a fucking leash or something because he is spoiled as shit.
Baby Yoda is spoiled. Yes.
And it's just weird to think about because never in any of the movies do we see Yoda eat something like that. So
Yeah.
because
Although
like it, because like what in his like HUD in episode 5, he made like what like vegan soup or something like that.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't know.
I mean, Jedi aren't necessarily vegetarians, but I never thought of Yoda as a meat eater personally.
Yeah, I never thought I would see the day where Baby Yoda is literally murdering another species' children, and it's cute.
Yeah, but also kind of disturbing. Like when he ate
And
that
also disturbing,
spider
yeah.
creature, I was just like, ew,
maybe
why?
maybe this will contribute to Baby Yoda's character. Maybe in the future, other than those other ones, of course, maybe he'll remember this spider experience and he'll remember to maybe not always eat someone else's
Baby Yoda develops
child.
arachnophobia.
Baby Yoda realizes maybe it's not always the best idea to eat someone's child.
Just to randomly eat eggs and shit
Yeah.
on an alien planet when you don't even know what you're sticking in your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he's still a child, so that's the excuse, but It's
Right.
like,
He's just a baby, so yeah. That didn't bother me. I was
no, I really like
I
that part of the
I
episode. It was just really shocking
yeah,
of
when
how
he
far
just
they went with it.
when he ate the
Because
spider,
you're in like what
like
four frog eggs by the end of the episode.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, one
Then when
smuggled
the
underneath
spiders
his
came,
robe.
like the music that kicked in, it was like this time it's like, oh fuck, it's not gonna go well this time.
Yeah,
It's like
that really fucking close call there.
yeah. And I like that Baby Yoda matters. He's not just some side character that who only exists for someone
He's not
there
just the
who's
plot
cute.
device.
Yeah, he's not just the cute thing that's there for Mando to protect. Like his actions affect the narrative, and
Yeah.
I not only cute ways but also disturbing ways
Mm-hmm. Almost got him
and
killed.
very dangerous ways as well. And yeah, since he is a baby, uh, I could buy him doing that. I do think Mando needs to not only, like you said, give him a leash. He just in general needs to do a better job at keeping an eye on him. It's like because
Because
he
even when he
wandered
keeps him in
all
the
the way
ship, he
over
has a way
there.
of slipping out, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah, because we saw that in season one, I think.
Fucking magic wizard baby.
Because he said, stay here and don't move, okay? And he's like, great. And then he gets the exit of his ship and he's just there.
Also, can we talk about that scene with the X-wings pulling him over?
And how it's so convenient that it's literally the
Yeah.
two same X-wings from episode 6. Yeah.
Like, do they have the same guys? Just those two guys patrolling the entire outer
This
rim?
the the buddy cop duo that are just in charge of patrolling the whole galaxy
I mean, it's
together.
not surprised that those kind of things would be around because they totally would be. It's just the fact that it seems to be only those two for like the entire outer
Only
rim.
those two, yeah.
Either the New Republic still has no idea what the fuck they're doing, or those two are like the best
which
fucking X-wing patrolmen in the
which
galaxy.
that's not only is that a possibility, I think that is almost a I think that's almost the truth because given what happens in The Force Awakens, the New Republic is really shit.
Yeah, but the
They're
difference is it's only been 5 years after Return of the Jedi, and how many years is the gap between six
by
and seven?
by the time episode 7 rolls around, it's 30 years after
Yeah,
Return of the
that's the
Jedi.
difference. You
Yeah,
see?
there is a difference for sure.
Yeah, because a new government's only been around for 5 years. It's going to struggle with some things. That's just inherently part of trying to establish a new major government with any area.
But
But
after
after
three
30 years, they should
decades,
have had their shit together.
yeah.
Like 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 I mentioned, Starkiller Base happening. If the New Republic were actually doing their fucking jobs, that would have never happened. The First Order would have never gotten close to something like that. Not to mention, it'd probably take more than 30 years to make Ilum into a fucking Death Star. Why the fuck did they do that? It would literally have been faster than just to build a Death Star 3. As stupid as that would have been, it would have saved them a lot more fucking time.
If that's canon, like if I have no idea
Ugh.
this, but if they actually turned the planet where they got their lightsaber crystals from into Starkiller Base, that is the dumbest thing. I hate that. I hate that so
That's.
much.
I mean, it's not the only planet that has lightsaber crystals. It just became the main one after they found it. Like when they discovered like the whole planet is just filled with tunnel systems full of kyber crystals. It's like, yeah, let's just set up camp here and have all of our Jedi Padawans build their lightsabers here, if nothing else for out of convenience. And it worked out for a while until the Empire came over. Like when they said in what was it, Rogue One, that they are mining kyber crystals for the Death Star, that makes sense. But converting the entire fucking planet into a planet killing shotgun? Like that's a level like that's a level of absurdity I don't even see Palpatine pulling off. That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
why? I really hope that ends up not being canon.
don't we all? Well,
Anyways,
till
Mandalorian episode 2.
yeah.
I was going to say that I thought that scene with the X-wings trying to pull him over was kind of funny. Um, it's like the equivalent of have you seen Blues Brothers, Grant?
Uh, a long time ago.
Okay. Well, there was a scene in Blues Brothers where one of the policemen pulled him over. He like, let me see your license. He goes license, walks over to the car, and the second the cop goes back to his car, they floor it and just start fucking going. And that kind of reminded me of that. The light was yellow, officer, and he just starts going.
That's funny.
Like I said,
I
like the
haven't.
Mandalorian, like as soon as he's while those S foils open up, he just starts flooring it. And I thought that
Yeah,
was great.
that was probably the best option he had at that
Yeah,
point.
it's like fuck.
Yeah, as soon as that happened, as soon as he said, "Can you switch to channel 2?" I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, and you like even though you can't see Mando's face, you know what face he's making underneath that helmet.
He's like,
Because
"Shit, shit, 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 shit."
because everyone has an experience with getting pulled over by a police officer on the road or something, and you're just thinking, "Fuck, what is it now? What did I do?
What did I do?
What did I not do?" But they think I did. It's like, oh fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I thought, despite like convenience inside that it just happened to be the same two X-wing pilots from last season, I did think
Yeah,
that moment was pretty funny.
it was pretty funny. Yeah. Uh, I think in if this contact he has is correct and there actually are Mandalorians on the planet that they're going to, hopefully, and not even just hopefully, I think more than likely they'll be there by next episode and they'll get some serious like story elements going, like some bigger moments will start happening next
Yeah,
episode.
they're probably gonna introduce Sabine and whatnot next episode, if I had to guess.
Do you think they're
Uh,
actually going to include Sabine this season?
if they do, then that's probably where they're gonna introduce them. If they're gonna add more Mandalorians, I mean, I think it'd be silly if they tried to introduce like new Mandalorian characters to focus on, and then reintroduce previous characters. I feel like that'd be silly. I feel like at that point they really be fighting for screen time between all the different characters. So,
Yeah.
if for nothing else, for thick of convenience, if they are bringing back Sabine and whatnot from Rebels to be like the new Mandos to work with Mando, I'd probably introduce them next episode if I were writing this.
I think it'll be Sabine and probably Bo Katan as well
Probably.
from Clone Wars.
Yeah, assuming Bo-Katan's not dead,
Yeah,
but still,
assuming she's not dead, yes.
yeah.
Till next week. Hopefully it's
Till next week.
till hopefully it's a great episode.